Hi folks, Mike with ModSolar here, and today I'm going to show you some advanced features of the recently released proposal design tool, the first drag and drop proposal designer in the solar industry that's made it super simple for you to create multiple proposal templates and have them available to your folks when they're doing all different types of quoting. So the prerequisite to this video is the basic proposal design tool video. So if you haven't had a chance to see that one yet, you're going to want to take a look at that one because it goes into some of the details in more depth, whereas here I'm going to show you some advanced topics. So I'm going to set the goal for us in this tutorial to create a commercial proposal for cash where the intended audience is a CFO or a controller or something of a company that you're pitching a commercial solar system to, but that wants cash and not necessarily wants to get it funded. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to come over here into settings and to the new proposal templates. And here you'll notice that I've got that company standard cash proposal that I did in the basic video, but I've also got a standard cash proposal here. And in this case, I'm going to copy that one because I know that I want the majority of what I'm using in that. So once I click the copy button, you'll see that we come in here to ModSolar standard cash proposal, but that it's a copy. So I'm actually going to delete that and say that this is my commercial cash proposal. Okay? And that's important, right? Because I'm actually going to change it so that it shows richer financial information. So the first thing I want to do here is kind of review what we've got. We've got the cash breakdown on the left. That's fine. In this case, I want to not show the price per price per watt, because I want the controller to look at this as a long-term buy. So, and I'm also going to change the out-of-pocket cost to total first-year cost. And the rest of it I think is okay, so I'm going to save that. I want that as a half width. I'm fine with my pie chart. I'm fine with my production summary. And actually, let me show you this. In this case, I'm going to delete the production summary by just dragging it away. Okay, and you'll notice it's no longer gone. So just drag it away out of frame if you want to delete something. I still want the aerial image. I'll take the equipment list here, and now I'm down to the financial calculations. So here we've got the monthly cost graph on the left for cash, the lifetime cost graph cash on the right. I'm going to leave those there. I'm going to delete the goods you'll be doing, okay? Because I don't really want that for a commercial system, and I'm going to delete the header because the installation schedule already has a header. The one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a page break in here, okay? So let me put my page break in below my equipment list so that I know that everything above there is page 1. Now, I'm going to leave my monthly cost graph and my lifetime graph here, and I've got the installation schedule here. Now, I want to stop there. I know that's what I want on my page 2. So I'm going to put a page break in again, okay, and that's pretty easy. And then I'm going to leave my nitty-gritty there, but that's not actually what I want next, because what I really want to do is take advantage of the new cash flow table that is in here, where it's showing a bunch of information. So I'm actually going to I'm going to do two things. I'm going to drag another page break in here above the nitty gritty. So now what I do is I want to take this cash flow vertical and I want to try and stick it between these two page breaks, which I was able to do. Okay, and the goal there is the cash flow is an important part of your presentation, so we want it on its own page. Now let's take a look at what we can change. So we can change the heading alignment. We can change the lifetime years, and we can also change the energy degradation. So let's say that I know that the panels I've chosen degraded 0.4% per year. In this case, in my state, let's say I've got an SREC lifespan of actually only 12 years, and I only want the graph to go for 25 years because that's all the panels are warranted for. So you see how inside this cash flow table we've put in some very important parameters to help us really guide the financial calculations and get us the presentation that we're comfortable with when we're proposing these systems that can cost hundreds of thousands and sometimes millions of dollars. So I'm going to save that. Now that's all I really needed to do. The rest of the information I've gotten here is exactly what I want. So I'm going to save it. Now the last thing I want to do, which I could have done on the edit page as well, is I'm going to go ahead and set defaults for this commercial cash proposal. Now there are no defaults set here because it's a brand new proposal, but what I'm going to do here is I'm going to select commercial and municipal for cash because that's what I want. This is a proposal that is for that CFO, the person really making the evaluation of what numbers make sense and is this a good financial decision. So I've saved that data, and now let's go ahead and generate a proposal. So I'm going to come back to my home page, and I've got this lead that I actually just recently changed from a residential to a commercial. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to clone it, because that's the easiest way to get back into my proposal. Now I'm going to show you how easy it is to do multiple proposals, even as you're designing for the same system. So here we have the quote for cash that we had before, right? It still applies. It's that new one that I did in that original video. But let's click the change button. And you'll notice now that when I choose a proposal template, of course, my commercial cash proposal is there. So let me go ahead and click that and regenerate the proposal. And now, of course, we're going to get a proposal that has that wonderful cash flow table in it and is really geared more for financial audience. So that's the same. I've got my summary charts here. Notice the installation schedules moved to page 2. And here's my cash flow table. So the cash flow table takes into account all of the various depreciation factors. So, for example, in states like North Carolina that have accelerated and valuable state depreciation, that is automatically calculated in the table and will be put here in a standard cash flow methodology, where we have the energy savings on the left, the sale of the RECs, the net cash flow here, and then the cumulative cash flow. So here we're showing a system that actually never breaks even over 25 years. Good old Pennsylvania. So, but you can really see here how you can get a very, very robust experience. Now, columns will automatically add in this cash flow table for states that have additional incentives, like like North Carolina and so on. So no worry about that. So that's it. I mean, that is how I get a commercial proposal. So I can quickly name this proposal. And we're pretty much done. We can download it, and we'll see it pop up, and there it is for us. Okay, there it is with the cash flow table. So that's how you take a proposal that already existed and transform it to give you exactly what you want. It's a bit of a time saver instead of dragging and dropping from scratch, and we definitely recommend it. If you have any questions, please reach out to us at any time. We're very excited about this new functionality and hope you will too, and really enjoy using it and see what it can do for your business. Please reach out to us at any time, and thank you again for your use of ModSolar.